Okay, you ready?
Yes.
3. I look like 2. 1. Hi everyone. We're the Sunshine Stitchers. I'm EJ.
I'm Shelia. Hello, hello.
Welcome back.
Yes, so we're here to talk about CrossStitch this week.
Yes.
And I'm going to be really on point and talk about CrossStitch.
Okay.
Yes.
You've made it a point to do that.
After 23 minutes of...
Was it? Last week?
Yeah.
See, we already started.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
We'll get there a lot faster this week, for sure.
So, okay.
Yep. So thank yous and comments.
Yes.
Okay. So we had another addition to our stitching community.
Okay.
That we're building.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to read. I didn't forget to read. I started reading the comments earlier.
Yeah.
I forgot to double back later to read them.
Ones.
Oh my gosh. Okay, go ahead.
We could have, someone suggested that we have the house could have like a designer, like an in-law suite, but a designer suite. So we could have visiting designers. They could come and spend some time and...
But shouldn't they live in the community as well? Like, come on.
That much. They might want to.
Yeah.
Come
on now.
But then I thought, well, why have it in like an in-law suite in a house? Let's build a designer cottage.
Ooh.
So
like an Airbnb?
Yes. Fully.
And then the designer section where you have all your electronic devices and your drafting tables. I don't know what they use.
No,
but
computers.
Oh, okay. Computers, drafting.
I know that some designers are graphic artists and artists, but there would be a nice studio.
Yes.
Light, sunlight, natural light.
Yes. All types of floss and fabric.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's an addition to our stitching community.
Nice. I like that.
We should have a name for the community.
Stitcher's Paradise. No, that's an actual store.
Well, it used to be. I don't know if it still is.
I don't know.
I don't either. Or just plain Paradise.
Oh. You have milk stuff
on my nose.
On the tip of your nose.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Still?
Yeah. I think it's
like dry?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's it's good.
I
know. Your nose says, "Give me some."
And I'm drinking out of my M&M cup, so
yes.
I'm really dipping my nose in. It was filled to the brim.
I have this one.
Yes.
She's my favorite. She's sassy.
Yes. So the Stitching Owl's husband, we were talking about ink for my printer last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And as he was listening, as we were discussing it, and he said, if we had to buy ink by the liter or the gallon, we would stop printing. And I thought, you know what? He's got a point.
Yeah.
He's got a point.
Yeah.
You had to go and take your printer and hook it up to something.
Yeah.
And go pump. I don't think that's what
a gas station.
Yeah, like an ink station, like a gas station. You have your magenta, your cyan.
Let me get a list. I got $20. Let me see how much I can fill up. And you get it to the cash register. Yeah. Let me know when to stop. Absolutely.
Yeah. So Jackie Knoll, 9818. I worked on Keslin's Borders #1.
Yes.
I showed that last week.
Yes.
She said that it reminded her of her grandmother. She, for years, watched her grandmother stitch this border on this long piece of cloth, just forever, stitch this border. And then finally, when she was done stitching this thing, she waterproofed it. Scotch Guard, waterproofed it, and then she used her leftover thread, and in the middle of the cloth, she stitched "Welcome Friends."
Oh, that's That's nice.
And it was a tablecloth.
Oh.
And she used the tablecloth on a table that was on her porch, like her sun porch thing. Now their grandmother has passed, and then she put glass on top of it so it wouldn't get stained or anything like that. And I just saw it.
Absolutely.
I saw it.
I see it.
Yes, exactly. And so now the tablecloth is with her sister, Jackie's sister, and in her curio cabinet with her collection of dogs and thimbles. So she must have had those little porcelain dogs. I remember those porcelain dogs when we were growing up. And Sean DeRay 6297, where I was discussing how I handle my superpower.
Wait. So you're moving on to the next thing. Okay, so now she has the tablecloth in the curio.
In the curio.
Okay.
With the collection of dogs and thimbles.
So it's not out, it's just nicely displayed. Got it. That's nice.
It's just folded
That's
there.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were talking about the superpower I wish I had.
Of all
the
things.
Yes.
Of all things.
She said I could have a Pinocchio finger. And I thought, yes.
So whenever you're pissed off, that's when it grows?
It grows, yes.
What?
Pinocchio finger.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect. Good idea, Sean. Exactly. That would be my superpower. Pinocchio
finger.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I'm getting pissed. It gets longer and longer.
There it goes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
That's
that
funny.
Was great. That was good. All righty. So that's a note to me, because thank you everybody who wrote comments about your experience with the Epson Echo Tank printer. Very positive. Very, very positive
I read some
comments.
Yeah.
And so
imagine if we didn't have that discussion.
Yeah.
Then you wouldn't get that
all those firsthand
experiences. And feedback.
So that one's definitely way up on my list as to what to look at.
So an Echo Tank, meaning you refill it?
Yeah, it comes with some bottles of ink, and when the well empties for the color, you just empty from the bottle.
Okay.
And then you just buy the bottles.
And how much are the bottles?
I don't know, but I don't think they're as expensive as the cartridges.
Got it. Okay.
All in, it's a lot less.
Got it.
And I currently have an Epson.
Okay, so
I'm familiar with the brand, and I like the quality of the printer.
Yes.
And again, my only concern, one person said the scanner worked really good.
Oh, okay. Yes, that was your concern.
Yeah, that was my big concern. Since I scanned so many of my charts.
Yes.
For my working copies.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So how about your stitching this week?
Yes.
I see a pile.
Yes, it's more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have an extra one.
It's just high.
It's just high because everything's on the Q-snap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Yes, it's good. It's good.
All right. Okay.
All right. So are we doing starts?
Starts.
I started something. This is part of the, maybe I should have it up. This is part of the Well, Hello There series by Hands On Designs. Yep. And I'm working, I'll talk about December later, but I just started October.
Oh.
Yep. My birthday month.
All right.
Boom. Right? Is that
Oh,
the
you
back?
got a lot done.
No, that's the back. This is the front. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You got a lot done.
Yes. This is more than one day, by the way.
I'm looking
I have
for
to say.
something to put behind that.
Oh, I have something.
Oh.
This is like 3 days. The 29th, the 30th, and the 31st. There it is. Boom.
That's nice.
And I'm using like a 32 count white, and this thread is by Victoria Model Sampler Shop.
So that won't take you long at all.
No, it won't.
I mean, do you have any long months left?
Yes, November. I have to do November.
Oh, you're doing them in order.
No, I'm not.
Oh, I didn't think so.
No. September is halfway done.
Okay.
August is halfway done. Listen, this is, okay, recap. This is August. This is August. This is September. I tell you, PhD, like for real, I couldn't even finish the O. And this is December. I haven't started December yet. So I really only have 4 more to go.
Okay. That's good.
That's not bad.
Cruise stitching.
Oh.
You know, you'd only have to take one
bag.
And
Ooh, that's
you'd have, you know, multiples to choose from.
Yep, that's true. Mm-hmm. So because I finished off December, let me show you my finish. Mm-hmm. That was my start.
You had a finish?
You know, Kate and I have different definitions of finish. Kate. Wait, hold on. This one right here. There it is. All right. So, Kate Stitchy Aardvark. She finished something too. She just didn't do the buttons and beads. So I'm taking a page from her book. I finished. Hello, December. Well, all you need is buttons over here.
Yeah.
But isn't it cute?
Oh, nice.
Isn't it cute? That's Hello, December. So what I'm thinking is like one day just sit down and put all the buttons. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Use my Nymo thread, do button, next, button, next, button.
Mm-hmm. That would be great. You're watching a series.
Yes.
A good binge, something.
Yes.
You know. You have a couple of seasons of a program.
A day where I have to do nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe during Thanksgiving break.
Yeah.
Or fall break, they call it. Fall break.
It'll take more than a day, probably.
More than a day?
Well, how many do you have to put buttons on?
Well, that I finished? Or there's 12 months.
Yes.
So 12.
Oh, okay.
I haven't put any buttons on.
No, I know. You were waiting.
Yeah. But so far I finished 8.
Okay.
9, 10, 11, 12. Yes.
Okay, so a
8.
day. All right. There you go.
So I have a start and a finish.
Very good. I have a finish.
Okay.
I finished, well, I was almost finished last week. I mean, I only had a teeny weeny bit left to do on this one right here. This is the Stacy Nash, A Walk Through the Garden, which I'm doing for next year's 2025 Spring Fling.
Whoop, whoop.
And so there's 3 parts to this. And at first I was going to do all 3, but I really only needed 2 pieces for the retreat. So I got to the end of the second one and said, my job here is done.
Yeah.
And
you picked the 2 you wanted to do, or just?
Yeah, I did start, yeah. So I have this one, which is the little one with the bunny.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out that. That one's been done for a while.
Mm-hmm. You ironed it, didn't you?
Yes. I always iron when I am finished.
Got it. What fabric is that? Oh, sorry.
It's a remnant.
That's a nice looking fabric.
Yeah, it might be a remnant of an R&R.
Did I just notice it?
Yeah, possibly.
It's nice.
Thank you. And this is the one that I just finished.
Nice.
Yeah. I used silk threads. I don't remember now who, but silk threads. Yeah. So I'll make those up, finish them. They'll both be soft finishes for the retreat. So,
you're gonna FFO it?
Yes.
Okay. Good job.
Yes. Very happy about that.
Woo-hoo.
Okay. Oh, and remember last week? You forgot. You didn't bring your closely kept, did you? We forgot to show. Both of us forgot our closely kept to show for shaded stitchery.
Yes.
Did you remember?
Nope.
Okay. I found mine. I had put it back on the shelf instead of leaving it out.
Yes.
And
yes.
So this is a shaded. This was a start in September.
Oh, you started in September? You started October 10th, 2024.
Oh, okay. So it was an October
on her
start.
birthday.
Oh, that's right. It was Nuri's birthday start. Shaded Stitchery, closely kept number 2. I am doing both versions, the original version and the Assisi version. Yeah, both versions. And I'm using Sulky Black. And this is a piece of banding that I bought at Acorns and Threads.
So beautiful.
And I bought it for stash, and when I decided to do the closely kept, I realized that, oh my God, this is perfect. And then doing the two side by side, it will be just up my alley. So that's the last, unless you remember to bring next time you pick up your closely kept.
I have a picture.
Oh, okay.
So this is my closely kept. This is closely kept number 3. There it is. And this is my start. And I'm using a Cosmo 9013. Okay.
All right.
And this is where I am. Okay.
Okay, so what about your whips?
All right, I have whips to share. I did daily 30.
Oh, nice.
And my daily 30, or daily 30 is not 30 stitches, it's 30 minutes. I did it for 1, 2, 3, 4 days last week. I know, right? Who would have thunk it? I worked on temperature butterfly. Let me sip. Everybody sip. This is so good. Oops.
Smells good. I love the smell of chai.
And here it is. Yep. Basically 91 degree weather.
Yeah.
This tip of the ear, I don't remember, but it was lower than that. So this is my September butterfly. So everything right here was 90 degree weather, 91 degree weather.
And I'm sorry, what month is this? September. Wow.
September.
I think that was the year that we were kind of hot late.
Yeah, 2022. Yeah.
I know we had a year where it was hot.
Yeah.
Late.
Look at August. Red.
Solid. Almost.
A couple of
2 days.
yeah, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 day, 9, 10, 11. Well, so half the month was a little bit warmer than the other half. And now starting off, and this is not day 1, day 2, day 3. It's like day 1, day 11, day 13. You know what I mean? So it's not So the month was up and down, up and down. All right.
Push it up closer again. Yeah, there you go. Very nice. I like your needle minder too.
Thank you. Oh, that's from that's from Amy.
Oh.
Amy loves toads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop. All right.
Nice. Stitching Mommy.
Yes, Stitching Mommy, and I'm using this on a maybe 28 count Witchelt something. She likes stitching on Witchelt. My project's gonna be on Witchelt. I also worked on did I work on data portraits and I didn't write it down? Yes, I did actually. I worked on data portraits in Paris, 1900. Because last month, which was October, the month of October was Shaded Stitchery month. So I focused on a lot of her projects. I wonder where the thing went. Okay, here it is. Oh, I did a whole lot. Hold on. Let me fix it. I took out the sides so it's not too tight. No, I forgot to put it back. There it is. I worked on this part, like this whole section.
Oh yes, I remember last week you had this little part partially done, right?
Yeah, the black.
Yes.
And
so you finished that and filled out the sides.
Yes, worked on the red.
Yeah, very nice.
105 stitches. Yep.
I love that piece.
Data portraits in Paris. And that's how far, basically that's how wide it is. I should have stitched it over. Because the corner boy.
Yeah, with the Q-snap it's hard to. Yeah,
Correct.
Yeah. That's why sometimes I'm thinking of doing maybe 4-inch margins rather than 3-inch because, yeah.
I need a good grip.
It can get
I use some of these, the shelf
tight.
liners.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to, so I can do it on the edge. It's ridiculous.
That's what I wind up doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, why didn't I just do
Exactly.
a 4-inch margin?
Especially it's a small, what was I thinking? And who cut this? I cut this like this?
We had this discussion last week.
Did we?
Yes. Because we were talking about this piece where you have
and be kind to one another.
yes. You have all this like a bed sheet size piece of fabric. And you don't need half of it.
Actually, I only need a fat quarter because we were doing the math.
Quarter.
Yeah.
Isn't that like 300? I mean, I said 400, but it's like 385 some stitches long.
Yeah. It's 27 inches with a fat quarter with 3-inch border. Or with a 2-inch border. But I may have done it more, the inches. I wrote my notes on it down.
Okay.
But yeah, it doesn't need to be all that big. I'm extra.
I mean,
I embrace it.
It's like, you could, the fabric is big enough so it could be a crib sheet.
Not a crib sheet.
Yeah, a crib sheet.
Okay.
For something that you have figured out you could do on a fat quarter, but since you've got all that fabric, you cut it a little bit bigger to give yourself some wiggle room. Because you don't want 2 inches at the bottom.
Absolutely not.
Because you run into the same spot trying to work those stitches at the bottom and not having any way of really securing it.
Correct.
It's too uncomfortable.
So hopefully I've given myself 4 inches. We will see.
All right.
All right. And last but not least, I worked on this yesterday as well. Well, I only worked on it yesterday. This, for this week. I'm going to move my butterfly.
Yay.
Move it over. Oh, look at my muff, y'all. So pretty.
Well, she's got stuff filled in just about every day.
Yeah, I did not stitch for 5 days.
Nice.
6 days. Yeah. Eek. Okay. All right. Now, so that was October. We're
But you
changing the
didn't show
page
us
to
one dozen. You
November.
didn't show us.
And November 1st, I stitched on.
Oh, yesterday was November 1st.
Yes.
Okay.
1 dozen Quaker, which is the 2024 Sal.
Mm-hmm. Hashtag bake me a Quaker.
Hashtag bake me a Quaker. Oh, Gwen was very proud that I said the hashtag correctly last week. She was very proud of me.
Very good.
Thank you,
It
Gwen.
only took 11 months.
And that's what she said. No, for real, verbatim.
Mm-hmm.
It only took you 11 months, and she started laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Gwen.
I know, Gwen.
It was cut up into 12 sections, and the 13-month Sal, where it's cut into 12 sections, and then the 13th month is where you finish up. Make sure it's completed. So you get a whole extra month. That's your, extended time. Thank you. I need that. So I'm actually working on portions of May, July, October, and November.
Because you're doing that great big motif at the bottom corner.
Correct. I'm working on this motif. Mm-hmm. So I did not stitch these little sections on the top. Mm-hmm. I probably should have.
Yeah. It's easier once you get into the stitch flow of the one motif to stick with it. Yes. I understand. I would have done the same thing.
So what I'm doing is I'm doing we stitch once a month at the first Friday of the month. And it's open to anybody who is stitching 1 dozen Quaker. Mm-hmm. Oh, Addie came yesterday. Mm-hmm. Hi, Addie. And we had a whole bunch of people as well. Hazel.
Yeah. Getting to the end.
Yes. And people are like, I finished it. Oh. And showing their finished pieces. Oh gosh. Hate names. Not hate names, but I hate not remembering names. Mm-hmm. Got a couple people just like this close. Mm-hmm. Shelia, mm-hmm. and I forgot. This close to finishing it, so they're almost done.
Oh, nice.
So right now I'm just working on the outside border. That is their advice.
Okay.
Work on the outside border going in.
Outside and come in. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very nice.
This is it. Yesterday was how many stitches? I can tell you exactly how many stitches. 119 stitches, and then I got tired. It was a long day. Mm-hmm. I dressed up as Halloween and everything.
Oh, you did?
In Halloween, yeah. I have pictures.
You do?
Yeah.
You want to put them at the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you guess? The kids are like, "What are you, Miss Julian?" And if I had to tell you, I didn't do a good job.
Now who is that?
That's me.
I know it's you, but I don't remember the character.
It's not a character. It's just, hold on, let me see. I'm a baby doll. Just a little baby doll.
Oh.
That's me with my candy, smiling. This is the before picture. I was crying because I don't have any candy. And this is me after the candy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was cute. That's it.
All right.
Is that a teddy bear? I said, yeah. My niece, this was planned. Well, this was planned 20 minutes before I had to go to work.
Oh, no.
So I had this dress, okay, quick, give me a teddy bear. I put lipstick on my cheeks and then put mascara dots. That's why they're huge dots. So instead of getting liquid eyeliner, like to do the dots, huge mascara dots. Here, I put my hair up. Halloween does.
There you go. Okay, I stitched on a Rosewood Manor
Ooh.
oak feathers. It's been a while since
It's
you've
been
seen
a
it.
minute.
Yeah, it
Yes.
wasn't a productive stitching experience.
No?
Unfortunately.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the frog came.
Ribbit, ribbit.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it
I
because...
should have known better. It was one of those because I counted over instead of working the stitches over.
Yeah.
I counted over in a space, so of course it was not right. So it all had to come out. But this is on 32 count antique white by Zweigart, and I'm using the called for sulky threads. I'm stitching it 2 threads, 2 fiber threads over 2 fabric threads. This was started in March of 2022. This time I filled in the body of the peacock here. A lot of it was done, but all of this kind of blue-green was filled in. And I started working these gold kind of bubble fixtures of the tail around the body of the peacock. And what you can see is what I had to take out over here. It was black, so that's why you can see the markings of it. I didn't brush it out. I think I'm over by just a thread or something, so I'm not worried about that. But so yeah.
So okay. So what did you? Okay. So where were you before you brought this out?
The peacock was not filled in. The body of the peacock was not filled in, and none of these gold kind of circles were not.
So
there.
that first of all, that's a lot of stitches.
It is quite a bit. Yes.
So what were you going before you started to do just the peacock?
Well, where it was headed was over here, and you see kind of there are these little black kind of things in between here and here. I stitched that. What I should have done when I finished the body was stitch the gold things and then start stitching. But I counted over.
Yeah.
Major mistake.
Yeah, I understand.
You're
doing these.
Yes.
You should have done this.
I should have done
closer to the body.
I should have done this little bit in here, and then pick up and then work the black out from there, because I know I would have counted out correctly from the body. I did not do that. So as a consequence, all the little blacky things in here had to come out, and so now I'm going to do what I should have done in the first place. I'm going to fill this in, and after I fill this in, I'll start branching out.
Nice.
But it's beautiful. I love working on it.
I wonder if you would just do half of it.
So nice
and just frame.
Why would I?
Because both sides are symmetrical. Like frame it to the very edge.
Why would I only do half?
Because look, come on now, think about it. Not think about it, but envision it with me. She only stitches half of the peacock. Well, Nash, could be any Quaker or whatever. But everyone knows a peacock. Well, everyone. That's anyway. This peacock is symmetrical. So stitch half of it, frame it completely like to the edge, and boom, you're done.
But
and it's like, and people are like, yeah, the other peacock is, the other half is the same. Okay.
All right.
Or maybe put something to reflect the other half, like maybe glass that's a little tilted to show both. That'd be cute. Like a mirror. Boom.
So this is one of those times when my head is saying,
what the fuck?
But the outward verbalization
is still, what the fuck?
No, the outward verbalization is, thank you for your input.
No, it would be cute. Can you imagine? Okay. Can you imagine a mirror facing this way and it shows both sides? How creative would that be? Y'all don't see the vision? You see the vision.
I see the vision.
And it's looking quite murky.
It's It's not even murky. It's a clear vision. I see it completely.
How cute would that be?
I have no interest in it. That's the only...
Yeah, but somebody might.
Well, the frog hung around.
That's true. Oh, and you...
Frog hit me on Rosena.
Still?
Yeah, no, Rosena. What happened with Rosena? It's not exactly frog. So again, down here, you see these flowers where they're very light.
Yes.
And, I ran into my challenge and these flowers were very light, so I backstitched them.
Got it.
So then I thought, well, why don't I just take a darker color thread and stitch these flowers? I mean,
Correct, instead of backstitching.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it just would not work. I kept experimenting with shades and none of it seemed to work. So I've only worked on, it's not a lot to show. But you can see that, where could I put it? Oh, here it is. Okay, so you can see, you can't see. That's the problem.
I was drinking coffee. I'm about to speechless.
The back of my board was about to be spread. So see, some is lighter than darker because I was working with different shades to see which would look better on the fabric, and finally decided that I did not like any of it. I just was not working for me. So I'm going to take out the flower part that I've done, the lighter part in here, go back to the original color and do the same thing I did above and just
backstitch.
Call it a day.
Yeah. Can I see?
Yeah. So it doesn't look like a lot of progress, but I did spend a lot of time back and forth looking for colors, my DMC book.
I do like the backstitching though.
I do too.
Yeah.
I decided that I do like the backstitching.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day.
Are you missing a stitch here?
Am I? Oh.
And a stitch here?
No, it must have been designed that way.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like randomly?
Yeah, no, they're in the same spot on both sides.
Oh, this one right here?
Yeah, it's the same as that, and that spot is the same as this spot. No, that's the way it was charted.
Okay.
Yeah.
So double check though.
So Rosena, not a lot of progress this time, but important progress.
Because now you know where you're going.
Now I know where I'm going. Now I know what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And I don't think I have to frog all of it. I think I just have 2 petals.
2 petals too. Yeah,
really
I
have
agree.
To come out. So that was Rosena. So Rosena is getting there.
It's getting there.
Yep.
I can see it finished in 2025.
Oh, for sure. It's going on my. I think I'm going to put it on my.
Can I see the pattern?
I'm
the pattern.
Oh yes, because you want to see. So Rosena is being stitched on 28 count French Vanilla by R&R Reproductions, and I'm using DMC, and it's works by ABC. Rosena Disery 1820.
It's beautiful.
I love this.
It's beautiful.
Yes. Arlene did such a fabulous job of reproducing this. Yeah, I love this chart. Now, all the words...
It's on 28 count?
It's on 28 count. And I put it on 28 count because all of these words are over 1. And I had just, not too long before this, finished my Erica Michaels, the sampler book. And that was on 32 count. And all of the words, so the names of the stitches are 32 count, 1 strand over 1 fabric thread.
Yeah.
So certainly by the end of that book, I had mastered my technique for over 1 thread. But I was kind of like not interested in going into another 32 count over 1 experience. So, and I forget that this is on 28 count. And so whenever I pick it up, I'm always like, man, this is so nice. This is so what? And I realize a lot of it has to do with the count of the fabric. So yeah, I enjoy.
And it's a 28 count linen.
28 count linen, R&R. So Sugar Skull is a piece that I've been working on since the beginning of time.
Not the beginning.
Time.
Not the beginning of time.
Feels like it to me. It's just like it's always there. And I had already decided that I was not doing all of that. No. I am also stitching it on thread, fabric that glows in the dark.
Yes.
I don't know if it still does, but
that technology vanished. Vanished 10 years ago.
Yes, exactly. I know by the time I'm done, the whole thing won't glow in the dark. So then I decided, well, since I'm using glow in the dark fabric, there's no need to cover it all up with all this stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, I always look for excuses to rationalize my decisions. That was a rationalization. It came along with the decision that I was not stitching all of this stuff.
Got it.
And I had declared that October 31st was going to be the last day I work on this because it just needs to go away.
Okay.
It just needs to go away. What I did do on Halloween this year is I finished all of the counted cross that I intend to do.
Oh, nice.
I did start in on backstitch. There's quite a bit of the backstitching I would like to do.
Yes.
I won't say quite a bit, but some of the backstitching.
Oh, you're not gonna do all the backstitching?
No, I'm just gonna do backstitching of where I have full cross. A lot of inside the skull backstitching.
Yeah, not anything outside.
Yeah,
but definitely.
So I finished. I finished some full crosses in here.
Yeah.
I had some bits in the inside of both of these flowers, and there was.
Did you change the colors on the flowers?
I don't think so. Not intentionally. Let's put it that way.
Because this looks purple.
I think that was a mistake. I had picked up. I read the wrong symbol.
Got it.
And then I decided to stay with it.
Absolutely.
So you can see where I started to backstitch on these two flowers, and all of the backstitching is in 3371, which is a perfect backstitch color.
Correct.
And I love the way that just came to life.
Correct.
So I now decided that I will completely backstitch the two flowers. I'll do all the backstitching in here.
Correct.
I will come back. There's some backstitching
in these flowers
across in right here. Yes. And then there's some at the top.
Yes. And there's a
backstitching in here. So I'm going to do that backstitching and call it a day.
Yes.
The fact that I'm doing backstitching for me is much more relaxed. I don't even put it in a Q-snap. I backstitch in hand. So it's just easier to sit and do.
Oh, you just didn't stitch the purple inside at all?
No. I decided not to stitch the purple inside. Again, because it's glow in the dark.
Yeah.
And I was thinking having that come out in the glow, you know, I want the fabric to come through.
Are you not at all worried that these two are not the same? Okay.
No, if I've omitted cross stitching somewhere,
it's because you wanted to.
No, it's because I didn't realize I needed it, and it ain't gonna get done.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Understand.
Yeah. I mean, a skull, it's a skull. So, I mean, you could have little imperfections.
No, it's not saying it's an imperfection. I'm just saying, because I guess it's not symmetrical.
No, it's not really symmetric. I mean, it is and it isn't. I found
like these two flowers.
I'm tired.
I agree. You're okay with it. I like it.
Okay with it. I'm ready. I'm done.
Backstitch these flowers. Boom, boom, boom. I think it's good.
Yeah, so I will backstitch this piece here. I'll backstitch the all up in here.
Look at that. We'll move it over. Let's see if we can take it like right there.
So
That's
here,
it.
yeah, here, yeah,
Maybe that could be our picture.
down there. Okay,
All right.
yeah. So yeah, I'm okay with. I'm very happy actually.
Yes.
Ding.
Oh, isn't today the Day of the Dead?
November the 2nd?
Oh, we're not November. Yesterday was, right?
November the 1st?
Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't it?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I have no idea. My calendar didn't tell me that. I worked on Samplers Not Forgotten, Autumn Garden. This is on 32 count, an unknown 32
Oh.
count.
It is Day of the Dead. That's what
Today?
you're stitching. Yeah. It started Friday and ending today.
Oh, okay.
Friday is a 2-day thing.
Well, I stitched on it October 31st.
Oh, okay.
But we talked about it
today. Correct.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yay! We celebrated. And I'm using the called for Gentle Arts threads. And
Oh, this is a new cardstock. Usually you have something paper. You see?
yeah. Oh, it's thicker.
Yeah.
It might have been like one of those boards. Sometimes it comes like a chart or something.
Oh, okay, got it.
And then it was the perfect size, so
Got
I
it.
just used it. Yeah. I didn't.
Ooh, Shelia.
Yes.
That is
I am finished this.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
I did this section here and started on the sunflowers on the side.
Oh, I love sunflowers.
Yeah. I really enjoyed that. Yeah.
That looks so good.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks so good.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh my God, the fabric and everything. Mm-hmm. It's like a purpley.
Yeah, it's a purpley something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is, but
That looks like a nice Argyle sweater.
Mm-hmm. I love
Argyle?
the colors. So I'm using, what am I using? Gentle Arts. Yeah. And one of them has a really nice,
Called for Gast. Yeah.
yeah. One of them has a really nice variegation that was used in that particular motif.
Ooh, let me see, because I need something for my
And it's,
something.
yeah, I mean, the colors are just magnificent. I think it's this one here, which is called
that's so
Autumn
pretty.
Leaves.
Ooh.
Yeah, very pretty colors.
How many colors are those? 4, 5, 6?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. Nice.
There's probably a couple of skeins on there in some of the colors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
Nice.
and this is a 36 count. No, it's a 32 count.
Unknown.
Unknown. And I don't know.
Is that it?
Oh yeah, those are my.
Oh, wow.
No,
Oh,
I've got
no.
one more.
Okay.
One more. So November whip go for me happens to be. I had photo booth on twice. One I had named what particular one, Easter Surprise, but I finished that a long time ago.
Oh, from your.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's photo booth.
Yeah.
So I didn't mark it as finished but not called or anything like that because it's just photo booth.
So this is your last photo booth that needs
I
to be
have
done?
two. I've got another one, Flag and Friends.
You didn't finish.
You're right. So I only
Got it.
have 2 that I'm working on. And this is called Irish Luck. These are so much fun.
Cute.
These are Bent Creek, right? Yeah, Bent Creek. And when I purchased them, they came with a piece of fabric. It was interesting. They came with a piece of fabric.
Yes.
So all I had to do was pull threads.
Yes.
And so this one came with a sparkly fabric.
You sure it came with the fabric? Yes,
I know
it did.
came with the fabric.
Yes,
yeah.
it did.
And I am working in this block here. So everything you see inside, except for a little bit here and a little bit that green down there, everything you see in that block I worked on yesterday.
You gonna put 24?
Yes, because I don't know if I'll finish it this year.
Or 25?
25. I'd like to finish it this year.
Okay.
I don't think I can though.
Oh, it says Irish look to
you. It's
oh,
to you.
Got it. It looked like a
201 or something. Yeah.
With the exclamation point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To you.
Okay.
Exclamation point. Yeah. So, yeah, it's fun. They're quick. So they're fun.
Is that a question mark? They're quick?
They're quick.
They're quick?
And then I realized after I'd worked on this for a little bit that I actually never finished the first block because I have a color that I need to fill in up there. So I need to go back up to the
Finish
first.
his face?
Finish him up.
Yeah.
And then next time I pick it up, so then I'll come back and I'll finish the second block. It doesn't take a lot.
No.
It really doesn't. It's a very pleasant. I believe this particular fabric is a 30. It could be a 28. It's hard to tell. It's an opalescent. So, photo booths. So since it's twice on my Whipco board and it happened, those are the two numbers that were called this month. I'll be working on it for 6 days because each Whipco call is 3 days for me. So it'll be getting 6 days of attention. And so I may be able to finish this one and then go back to Flag and Friends. So, but we'll see. It's definitely on my list of things I want to finish sooner than later.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's it. Alrighty.
Okay.
That was the last of my
Good job.
Yes. And so it's time for announcements.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Did you go see? Did you see what I saw? Did you hear what I heard? Shooketh. So.
Speechless. Rendered me speechless. That's all I can say. I posted in the Facebook group the link.
It's also linked. Oh,
it's going to be linked down here in our description. The Jacob DeGraff Modern Folk Embroidery heard about our stitch along.
Just a little sound.
A little sound. Well, he heard about it because I told him, but
oh, did you really?
Yeah, I did. I put a comment on the first of his the video before, saying, "Hey, we're doing a stitch along." And he came back and said, "Yes, I did hear about it, and I forgot to mention it." He says, "I'll mention it again in the next video." But he did more than that.
Man,
he did more than that. Honestly, it's hard to describe. He did a song.
I know.
He picked up when EJ was doing.
It was just a side comment, a side little jokey joke.
Yeah.
And he's like, "I like that joke.
I'm on it. I'm on it."
And then
it's just, thank you, Jacob.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
it was
my
so
God.
nice.
It was such a nice. So the SAL is for Modern Folk Embroidery. Put a bird on it.
Correct.
EJ and the group that has stitched on 12 Quakers this year has decided that they were going to continue into 2025 with a new SAL.
Correct. Let me find the picture. Oh my.
And they picked Put a Bird on It by Modern Folk Embroidery.
Boom.
Yes.
Boom shakalaka.
Yes. And the chart was so new that Jacob had not debuted it on his video or introduced it on his video, which he did a week ago.
Yes.
And I was like sitting there watching his video, and he said, "This is Put a Bird on." I was like, "Oh my God.
I know that one.
I know that one." I don't know a lot, but I know that one.
It's so pretty.
It is so pretty.
So yes. So we're going to do the same thing that we did in the 2024 SAL. Going to cut it into 12 pieces. It's going to be a 13th month SAL. You can stitch on it however way you want. For the 12 months, and the 13th month is to finish what you didn't finish. And what we did, because we don't know the name of the style yet.
Right. It's going to be a survey, right?
A poll,
poll.
Which is on the Sunshine Stitchers
Did you already
group.
put it up?
Yeah, I put up yesterday.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yes. It's because I said we said I was going to do it on the 1st.
Oh.
So it's up there because, you know, and of course, the crew, the One Dozen Quaker Friday Stitch crew, said, okay, don't forget to do the Gwen, really. Don't forget.
I'm with you, Gwen. I'm right there with you.
Gwen said, girl, did you put up the poll yet? I said, oh, not yet. And then I got to scrolling and she's like, EJ, I haven't seen the poll yet. Oh, yeah, you're right. Focus. So I put the poll. Candy had an additional suggestion. Pretty Little Birds.
Oh,
that's cute.
That's cute.
So all 4 choices are up.
Okay.
For anyone who's in the Sunshine Stitchers Facebook group. You can still get in. It's, you know, just answer the questions.
A lot of people have been asking to join.
And people are putting up their fabric and their floss.
Oh, it's been so.
Oh my gosh.
Unbelievably fantastic choices with fabrics and floss colors.
Beautiful.
The monochrome choices.
Yes.
The color choices.
Oh my. Somebody had purples.
Yes.
Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Yes. This is going to be a wonderful year next year.
Yes.
Very exciting. I can't wait to see the progress.
Correct. And somebody asked, where can we find this? Well, there are several places to find it. If you're a PDF girl, person, true. If you're a PDF person, you can go to Modern Folk Embroidery website, and you can get the PDF version after, of course, you pay for it. But you have, it'll be downloaded. You can download it. You can work from it.
And the PDF version comes with, it's just the one, right? Does he do a pattern keeper version? No. It's because it's all monochrome. Okay.
If you are a paper person, you can get the paper copy from
Evertote.ca.
They also have a floss convert, because he designed this to be monochromatic. So that's why people can choose whatever colors they want. But Evertote and Roxy Floss Co. Roxy Floss Co. said, you know what? We have these colors. Boy, do they have the colors. Gorgeous. We purchased ours with the fabric. Yes. So you can get the color floss that matches this at Evertote's. Roxy Floss Co. floss. They have fabric. Gorgeous. So it's a kit. You can get your kit over at Evertote's.
Evertote.ca.
Yeah. And everything is in the description box.
Below.
Correct.
Ding.
When are we starting? December 15th. We will have a new Zoom link and passcode to get into the Zoom. It will be posted on Facebook probably December 14th. Because what happens is, you know, people post and it gets lost.
No,
and you have to
post
scroll
it to the top, so it'll always be at the top.
Yeah? Because every time I post, and I put as announcement, you actually have to click on the announcement.
No. Well, when I go in, it's always at the top.
Oh, maybe it's different with the phone, because I only log into the phone.
I do most of mine from, I'm half and half.
Okay. Because when, you know, anyway, it's going to be posted where you have the Zoom information, and I'll also post it in my Instagram, and then you could just message me, hey, what's the Zoom code? And then I'll give it to you, no problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Zoom and the start date is December 15th. But the regular stitching Zoom will be the first Friday of the month.
All right.
So starting January, it will be the first Friday of the month.
Yeah.
And that will be January. Y'all.
I can't believe it's November. I'm struggling with the fact that it's November.
Listen, the first Friday of the month is January 3rd,
Okay.
which is awesome because I will still be
On break.
Yes.
Oh. Yay.
So maybe you could do it a little bit earlier. Ooh, that would be nice.
Well,
Anywho.
everybody else will be working though.
Oh, that's true. Not everybody. That's true. And people on the West Coast like, dude, it's noon.
Yeah.
Middle of the workday. Yes, so that would be the 2025 South.
Mm-hmm.
So I love it. I love this community.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, yes, I'm in.
Yeah.
Like, yes, you're in. Yes.
That's good.
And also, Vicky, Stitchin Button, has bags. Oh, they're gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
She showed them on her floss too.
Mm-hmm.
So she has like put a bird on a bag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's blue with white and the inside is white.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous. It's like white on white. Or, you know what I mean?
So almost looks embossed in a way.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. So beautiful. So, she has a Facebook group. Just say me, please, under the link. I think she has a couple left over. And then,
Yeah.
yes, I can't wait to get mine.
Yeah.
All right. Now, we're still on announcement.
Well, did you want to do the
2024.
before sale?
Yes. So 2024 sale. Hold on, I have to sneeze. No. I do, but it's right here. Like, right here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the 2024 sale is still ongoing because it doesn't end until December, right? Is 1 dozen Quaker. Listen, you can start and finish this. Jerica, Daybreak Stitchery or Daybreak Stitcher, she started and finished
Like,
in a week.
yes. Well, it was her third time.
I mean, it was her
Due
third time.
to
Muscle
previous
memory.
mishaps. Well, it's a lot. Yes, it speaks to a lot.
The muscle's like, oh, I remember doing this
Yes.
twice already.
And she said, you know what? I'm not putting it down. I'm going to get this done.
Yeah.
And she did.
Yeah.
And just kudos to you. Jen.
Correct. And we're because she showed it in the Zoom yesterday, and we're like, oh, you can, the second one, it was a mishap. Her toddler scissors. I'm helping mommy. So we're like, oh, you can use a couple of motifs, make it into a small pillow,
Jerry said no.
You can't. Like, in between, like a big slash here, a big slash here. So there's no way of finishing it. Somebody
Yes.
said, oh, just frame it like it is and put it on his wall.
Yeah.
He's like, this
Yes.
is what you've done.
And make him keep it there until he graduates from college.
Yes.
Make him look at it every day.
Every day. But yeah, you can still, pick your own fabric, pick your own floss. 1 dozen Quaker, and the Sal's name is Bake Me a Dozen. Sal. Bake Me a Quaker.
Thank you. Even I had to stop.
I was like, wait, that's not it. And as soon as she did, I'm like, oh, I did it wrong. It's Bake Me a Quaker Sal. Boom.
Only a year, folks.
Only a year. So the end date is December 14th.
Yeah.
So because on December 15th, we're starting a new one.
Yeah.
Excited.
Excited.
Great things is happening.
Oh, I forgot investments. Do you have any investments this month?
Something said it was
This week?
coming, but it
Not
never
yet?
came. Or I
Okay.
didn't check. I don't like checking them.
I know. I don't understand that.
Because it's bills and junk mail. Ooh,
Well,
so tired of junk mail.
I didn't expect to have any investments this week, but then a package arrived, and I was so excited and so happy that I have another investment that I'll show you later in the month. Cottage Garden, I love ordering directly from Cottage Garden Threads in Australia. Yes. I have since the first time I heard about them when I was starting Letters from Mom, and I ordered all of the Cottage Garden Threads.
When they had from then.
Before I realized that Jeannette Douglas was including strands of Cottage Garden Threads with each chart. But that's okay. I mean, it just introduced me to them, and I have been just loving the
oh my God, they give you different types of stitches.
I kept saying to you, did you notice the packaging? You kept saying, yes, it's pretty, but you didn't.
I didn't.
So they had a sale recently, so I took advantage of the sale.
Oh, should we do top down?
What's that?
I'll move the camera and you can show it that way.
Oh, if you want.
Yes, hold please. Go ahead.
We're doing something different because the packaging of the Cottage Garden Threads purchase was just so fantastic. So it came in a single box with 2 parts inside. So this is part 1 for me. I purchased several threads from Cottage Garden Threads, and look at this. Look at this wrapping on here. These are stitches. Fly stitch, chain stitch, running stitch. I mean,
herringbone stitch.
Just you know, after my own heart. Just look at that. Amazing. I just kudos to you for this wrapping. So here are the threads that I had purchased. Daydream, Kilo, Pistachio, and Whiskey.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful, just beautiful colors. You're going to start seeing a lot more Cottage Garden Threads from me in pieces because I finally organized them this week.
Oh, nice. Alphabetically?
Yes.
Nice.
And I also ordered the brown set. This is a collection of all of their brown colors with brown shading in them. And again, that wonderful wrapping with stitch names. This one in green. I mean, just lovely. So here is the brown set. Compost, Van, Moth, Carver. That's gorgeous. Look at that. Carver. Blackwood, Carrot Seed, Caramel Fudge, Echo, and Wood Stack. That's another nice one. Very nice. So that's the brown set. So those are the threads that I ordered. So that was not enough. And I'm also a major fan of Mojo Stitches. I have several of her charts. And I bought Mojo Stitches. Is that, you need to take me out the wrapper? Take it out of the wrapper?
You're good.
Mojo Stitches, Notre Dame Alphabets, and Joyeux Noel. The Joyeux Noel she did as a model to demonstrate how you can effectively use the alphabets. This is a French alphabet chart.
Lovely.
It's charted with DMC, but there is a Cottage Garden Thread conversion and a silk conversion available on Mojo Stitches blog.
Nice.
They also included a nice little gift chart to me, which is interesting because as I was going through the site and looking at things, I saw this chart and I was very intrigued by it, but I let it go. I opted for the Mojo Stitches chart, and they the mental rays must have gone all the way around the globe, and they included Field Journal 10 or X. That didn't fall out. So I was very excited when I went to my mailbox this morning. This came yesterday Went to the mailbox this morning, and there's this package sitting there, and I thought, what is this? Because I lose track.
Yeah.
It was very quick, very, very quick.
Oh, nice.
Cottage Garden Threads, if you do order from them directly from Australia, they now are able to get a $10 shipping fee.
Oh, period.
Which is really great, really good. So, yeah. So, yeah, and I have, like I said, I have another purchase that also arrived that I'll talk to you about in
Next
a couple
week?
of weeks. Yeah, because it's part of something.
Yes.
Okay, plans.
Plans. Hold on. Let me fix this real quick. I gotta move this down.
Oh, we have a slight adjustment. There you go. All right. Hopefully everybody survived that.
Yes, you're good. Plans.
Plans.
You ready?
Okay, so we're going to close out October.
Yes. With October, I stitched 3,468 stitches.
Nice.
Which is 500 stitches less than September.
Mm-hmm.
But September was AB single. So that's why,
Mm-hmm.
But 3,468 stitches. I worked on 9 projects.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to...
Yeah.
Yeah. I started one project and I finished one.
Oh.
According to Notions, which,
Yeah, sure.
if there's an error, it's because I put the error. I made that mistake. And I stitched for 25 days.
All right.
But some days I stitched on multiple pieces because I'm trying out 30 minutes a day and then another project. Yeah. So for Sammy Joe Whippagories, I completed the Stitcher's Choice, which is closely kept number 3. More than 50 colors, which I pulled an alternate, which is And Be Kind to One Another. I didn't do that one. And I did Seasonal Elegant Pumpkins. So for the Hayride, I did everything except the letter I. I didn't get to the letter I.
So Hayride was part of the magazine
monthly challenge, correct.
By Cecil Stitch.
Yes, and Robin of Bird's Eye Stitch.
That's right, sorry.
So, and then last month, October, was Shaded Stitchery month. Started a project from her, worked on all of them, I think, except this Juneteenth day. That's the only project I didn't stitch on. Yeah. But it was a very good month of October.
It was.
And it was my birthday month.
That's right.
Birthday behavior. Do you want to do your October and then I'll do my November?
No,
and
keep going.
Okay. So November, this is election month. Okay. For my whip go, number 14 was my sister Jolly Stitches. Her pick. She picked Lady Justice.
Oh.
Because she's stitching on a mirror, and she wants me to stitch on a mirror. So when we talk on the phone, we'll stitch together.
Okay.
So Lady Justice, which I did a lot. I'm looking back. That's not, I worked on her. The skirt is huge and beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's just a lot of skirt.
We haven't seen it for a long time, so it's nice to get back to that. I'm not showing shade. I'm just saying we just haven't.
Look at Shelia throwing shade. No, I know. I'm just kidding. You are.
I'm not. I'm just acknowledging that it's something that we haven't seen in a while, so it'll be fresh.
Correct. It's true. It hasn't been touched.
Yeah. I got stuff like that y'all haven't seen in a while.
2 years?
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Been a bit.
All right, and
almost
then
as long as those Advent animals.
See, now that's shade. If you didn't know shade, that was an example. Okay. And that's not true because I stitched on the Avid Animals in January.
I know.
And then the second whip go was number 16, which is seasonal motifs. So I don't know if I should bead and back stitch the ones I've finished or continue the others that I did not, or start the others that I did not. So I have 4 days. Maybe I'll do 2 days back stitching beads, and then the other 2 days start on the ones that I didn't start. Because it's from a book that had 4 in there. Each one had 4, a total of 8.
I personally would love to see you actually fully finish a couple of them because they're very pretty.
Yes.
And I would just love to see them, you know, just be there, you know. That would be my personal favorite.
Got it.
Yeah, just saying.
Also, Whippagories this month, Sammy J stitches. She's on YouTube and she has a Facebook group called Tiny Hummingbird Stitchery. It is an online shop, and she's on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Yes. So Tiny Hummingbird Stitchery. It's a nice purple package. When you see that purple package in your mailbox, you know, hey, good things are in there, right? So the first thing is geometric. And that for me is going to be 1 dozen Quaker. Or what she does is she has categories every month. She rolls
A wheel.
I think that's how she does it. And those 5 categories comes up. Okay. So geometric, 1 dozen Quaker for me because, you know, symmetrical and all that stuff. Yeah, a square is a geometric to be honest, but I know exactly what she was talking about. Flora Fauna. Seasonal motifs 1, so double dip right there. Fandom, that's what they said. It's the office. Remember, I started with the what do you call them? The blocks, the box. The first one they already
did
said.
Did you ever resolve number 11? Remember we were.
Oh, I didn't look at it.
Oh, okay.
But I will look at it. Thanks for reminding me.
Okay.
But I will look at it. They dropped the first one.
Okay.
It's a it's a quote from Dwight Schrute.
Okay.
Which you know, no, it's fine. He's hilarious. Well, the character is. I'm sure he is too. Rainn Wilson. I'm sure you know the person.
Yeah,
is.
Rainn Wilson.
Yeah. Okay. So you know Rainn Wilson.
I know Rainn Wilson.
Okay, he's Dwight Schrute.
And I know. Okay, I know the character.
Yes.
And I know the name was Dwight, but
yeah.
Beyond that.
Okay. He has a beet farm.
A beet farm.
Yeah.
Rainn Wilson or the character?
The character.
Oh, okay.
It'd be funny if Rainn Wilson also had a beet farm. Anywho, that's fandom. My oldest is October.
Oh, yes.
It really is one of my oldest pieces.
Yeah.
I need to do what's. I need to work on it. And then least amount done is Black Butterfly Sampler. Oh, but you're like, EJ, you never started it. Exactly. So I'm gonna start it. Listen.
So you're going from 0.
Yes. Okay. No, I'm going to start it separately from this, and then I'm going to add more stitches to it. Okay. You see what I did there?
Yeah.
That's right? I can do that? No, that's cheating? No.
I don't know. I think it's an interesting approach.
Start it and then say least amount stitch?
Yeah, sure. I mean... I'm not clear that that's the spirit of what it intended.
It's not.
But it's okay. You
it's
make
okay.
It your own.
Yes. Let's do that.
Okay.
And then now that was, so we talked about Whipco, we talked about Whippagories. Now it's Magazine Monthly Challenge. It is a Facebook group run by C. Zook Stitch, Carolyn, and Robin of Bird Eye Stitches. Every month, there's a theme and an acrostic. The theme is through the neighborhood, and I had something written down, but I think I'm going to change it to Christmas Land.
By Raise the Roof Design?
Yeah.
That's I like her towns.
Yes.
Her streets.
And it's through like a neighborhood, like, yeah, so that's going to be cute. My goal 300 stitches or 3 hours.
Okay.
I'm gonna start adding the hours because sometimes
You have to give yourself some flexibility.
correct, because yeah. Next is Black Sea. I'm gonna start B for, and then the acrostic is by foot, right? So the B is Black Butterfly Sampler. So I'm gonna start it for magazine monthly.
I see. Through the neighborhood by foot.
I don't know.
Well, it reads.
It reads.
Does make a nice through the neighborhood
by foot. So what's
by
the
car, by bicycle, by
pumpkin patch hayride? I'm looking back because she said there's a theme with
You look across the year, you'll see a theme.
Yeah.
Oh.
For the acrostic.
Okay.
So I'm still trying to figure it out.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So the Y for in by foot is Year of Whips. Jack-o'-lantern. That's a year of whip of mine. The F is flowers, seasonal motifs. 1. That's 4 days because that's also a whip go. The O is 1 dozen Quaker. My goal is to complete 2/3 of it, if not all. O, the other O is official, Lady Justice. Courtrooms official type deal. The T is for temperature butterflies. And my goal is to complete a butterfly or 2, if I can.
If you're new here, in case you didn't notice, whenever we say temperature butterfly,
Were you thirsty?
you have to take a drink
Of your beverage of choice.
of your beverage of choice.
Sometimes it's tea,
Or coffee.
coffee. Sometimes
It's something more creative
yeah,
with an alcohol
Base.
component.
and heavy on the
Alcohol, in my case.
yes. No one would want to work. Like, don't hire Shelia as a bartender. Like, what happened to the leader of vodka? You had 3 customers.
I made 10 drinks. Is it supposed to go longer than that? Oh, I don't know.
And those are my plans. This is my calendar right now. I was supposed to start Black Butterfly Samples. Oh, because this month is Black Sampler November.
Yes.
So this is my month right now. We will see at the end of the month.
Yes.
Black
So
Butterfly.
you did not get to start it yesterday.
No, so I'm going to erase that.
It was a tough day because it's your Zoom.
Correct.
Yeah.
I should have known better.
Yeah.
I'm going to start it today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to start it today. If I can get stitching. I'm supposed to go to a party.
Tonight?
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if I'll be stitching tonight. We'll see.
Make it up tomorrow.
Sunday's my good stitch day.
Yes.
Yep.
All
That's it for me. How about you?
Well, I had a good October. My October pages, my shaded stitchery things.
Nice.
Yes. So I had a good month. And I actually do plan out my month. Again, if you're new to our channel,
Yeah. Welcome to those who are new. Because we
Yes.
did get a bump. Thank you, Jacob.
Yeah.
Of subscribers.
I do plot out my month. My career was in project management and project planning, so I tend to apply that throughout my life.
Yes.
But I don't get upset if the project or the plan has to change. I'm not married to it. So for October, I had 3 starts. All 3 starts were shaded stitchery, closely kept number 2, array number 1, and tree medley. I met my whip go, and here's my whip go for the end of October. For October. And I also, in my Oops.
Be careful.
Wait, hold on. We have a little bit of, hold on. Here we go. Sorry. I use my Sprocket printer and I take pictures of my finishes and print out the pictures of my finishes and put them in my book for each month. I had 2 finishes, Seasons of the Heart and A Walk Through the Garden. Seasons of the Heart is the blue flower and the Walk Through the Garden Stacy Nash, which I actually had just showed it to you. And I worked on 15 whips.
Nice.
During the month. So that was October. November, I have charted out November. The emphasis this month is on, this month and next month will be on things I can finish this year. I get to this time, I get to this time of year and I just want to clear things out. Again, like Sugar Skull, you know, I'm done with the full crosses, however they are, and I'm gonna focus on back stitching. I didn't plot it in for November, but I'll plot it in for December to get some focus time on the back stitching so I can, at the end of this year, I'm wrapping up Sugar Skull, however much is done.
Yes.
It's done.
It's done.
So the pieces that I picked for November, as I explained earlier, my Whip Go happened to be both picks were photo booth. So I've got 6 days allocated to photo booth for the month. Today I'll be working on 3 Little Kittens, which is an ink circles. And I don't know if I can finish it today, but
Have you seen
I'm
it?
close in. I haven't taken a look at it, but I feel like I'm close in. One of the things this month I do have a lot of open space because one of the things I do this month is my holiday finishing.
Yes.
For I do a lot of ornaments for my family and I participate in a couple of swaps. And every year Thanksgiving week is my finishing week. So, which is why I was trying to finish my retreat stuff so I can finish it all in that week. So I've left it open, but I will be doing some stitching, but I'm leaving it open to pick and choose what I want that week. So, and it happens to be the last week of the month. Thanksgiving is late this year. So anyway, 3 Little Kittens.
It's late this year?
Well, it's it's always the 4th Thursday, but the 4th Thursday, I don't know, it feels like late somehow, I don't know. I realize it's always the 4th Thursday.
I thought it was always the 28th. Is it?
No, it's always the 4th Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
So
it's always a Thursday.
You can move around. So if the 4th Thursday could have been here, if the month started earlier.
But it's only
The
30 days of the month.
It's always 30 days
Oh,
of the
that's
month.
right.
But if the 1st of November was Sunday,
Correct. Okay.
then the
okay.
4th Thursday would have occurred
Earlier. Correct.
than,
Yes.
yeah. Very confusing. But if you're looking at a calendar, it makes sense. That whole conversation requires that you are looking at a
Calendar, please.
Stitching
break.
Jewels,
Yes.
African woman coffee break.
Yes.
And
Ooh,
work on
somebody
her-
chewed on this.
Yes.
Oh.
Do I need to tell you who?
I don't know if you see it or not. Jeez Louise. Like all through there.
Yeah, just chomp, chomp, chomp,
It
chomp.
must have been teething. Go ahead. Joe Robinette, by the
Not
way.
teething. He just chews on stuff. Then I'm going to work on Pisces.
Oh.
I'm going to get her done.
Nice.
I have 3 days this month scoped. I've got 3 days scoped in for Pisces, or is it 2 days? Things that I want to finish this month. I've given them 2 or 3 days, so there's
Okay.
going to be a lot of repeats. Pisces, Half the Fun.
Okay.
Have multiple days. Bushland Quaker by Mojo Stitches, which I'm very close to. I know that. I don't know if I'll need the second day. Goldie.
Oh, yeah, you're not almost finished with her.
No, but I wanted to stitch on her, just because.
Got it.
Letters from Mom. I'm gonna pick up. I'm see if I can't finish the particular month that I'm on. Zimmerman's Coverlet. Again, it's not close to a finish, but it's nice and colorful, so it'll be a nice switch up during this month, where I will be doing a lot of repeating. Autumn Quaker, Something Blue, Rosewood Manor. And then I've got open days. So I'll just slot in things to...
For Letters with Mom, Jenna Jabber, she's doing one a month. So all in one piece.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
I'm doing mine on one piece. It was a restart for me. I had started in the center with the box top, but I wasn't feeling good about it for some reason, so I decided to restart it at the top, and I'm just working across the months. I think I started January working across, so I think I finished the top row. Now I'm starting the first one on the second row.
Did you get a new piece of fabric, or you're hoping to meet it?
I'm hoping that it'll meet.
I did the same thing.
I don't think it's gonna meet.
I did the same thing for my chatelaine.
Yeah.
I started it in the top corner. I'm like, let me start in the middle.
Yeah.
And then I'm hoping.
Yeah, mine's not gonna meet. I can
that when you move
tell.
up, it meets.
Yeah, when I do the border for this first one, I will know for sure whether it's gonna meet or not. Yeah.
Well, you know.
Our friend Sandy did it, and she took her top and put it on a project bag.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she took the piece and she's putting it in a project bag, and then the pieces she's putting inside the project bag.
That's cute.
Really, really nicely done. I think if I had thought about it at the time, that I would have liked to put the center. Maybe I will. I still could.
You sure can.
I like that idea of putting it on a project bag.
So what are you gonna do with? So are you gonna stitch it twice?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I think I'm gonna have to pick out the center anyway. You know, what I've already stitched is gonna have to come out anyway, because I don't think it's gonna match up. So it's a question of whether I just stay with the months. And then use whatever the portion of the fabric and just do the top.
That's cute.
I don't know.
Either way, you're gonna frog it out.
I'll have to frog it out.
Is it a lot?
No, it's not that much.
Okay.
I think again, see, it's a large piece of fabric, and it goes back. It's why I now realize I do not enjoy stitching on large pieces, because I find working with large pieces of fabric to be unwieldy and uncomfortable, and I reach a point in the project where it's not fun anymore. I just feel like I'm dealing with all of this just to get to my stitching, which is why I kind of come back to you the way I do, because it just all that fat. It's like taking this tablecloth and trying to stitch in the center of this tablecloth.
I'm fine with it.
I know.
Give me a grime guard. I'll be good. I'll stuff it in.
You got all of that.
Give me a good spot in my Q snap. I'll just bunch that fabric up. It's all good.
Now I did an Afghan. Remember?
I
from my
know.
sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with the Afghan, with the Q snap over the part that I was working on. But I remember sitting at I had to work at the craft table because all that fabric was on top of the table. And I just worked on that spot. So it was in my lap. It was, as I worked towards the bottom, it was just spread out over the table. And I'm not a top of the fabric stitcher. I'm a two-handed stitcher.
Yes.
So when you have all of this other fabric always coming around, it was tiring.
Yeah.
So anyhow, That's my
Well,
thing.
but you're two-handed stitcher, so you wouldn't come. You just...
It was hard to position it again because I couldn't support it here.
Oh, got it. This was
Because
before a stand.
But even if you have a stand, you still have all of the fabric that's hanging out. You cannot get it into a grind guard.
That's true.
It will not fit in a grind guard. Because now you got to wind up with something like a pillow. You got a pillow up here, a pillow over here, a pillow over there. You got a pillow down here. It's not comfortable to me. So anyhow, that was that when I was working in the center of that large piece of fabric, that's what I felt.
Yeah. It's like when you're quilting, not that I've ever completed a quilt, but I imagine if you're doing the long arm, if you're doing your personal long
top.
Yeah, long arming, not long arming, but you're quilting, you're doing the actual quilt, and you're only working on a small section that it's everywhere. Everywhere.
But there on that, I think for some reason, top of the working on top seems more natural. You're not stabbing, you're sewing.
I'm talking about the amount of fabric around you.
I get it, but once you get it positioned over you like a quilt, you're working on top.
And on top meaning
you're not
the ones who doing
around this underneath.
What do you call that? What kind of stitching do people do with that? The in-hand stitching, but they skip through it. They don't ever go towards the back.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I don't know the name, but you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo! All right. So
I'm like, 27 minutes? No. This is part 3.
Yeah.
I was like,
stitching it together.
Yes.
About stitching.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're done.
We're done. We had
so.
our plans, announcements, starts, finishes, whips.
Our investments.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I think we've said it all.
And don't forget, no matter where you are, the sun is always shining when you're stitching. Bye. Oh, you see my shirt? Autumn stitching vibes.
Oh, look at that. How cute. How pretty.
I love the color.
Yeah, it's very nice. All right.
Hello. A quick little video editing putting in here because we forgot to mention that Deb's Instagram account was hacked. She deleted her Instagram account and she created a new one. So her new Instagram name is South FL Deb Stitches. So it's gonna be in the last slide. So if you get a follow request from South FL Deb Stitches, it's her, because she completely erased the old account, the hacked account. So that's it. Anything else, Shelia? All right, bye for real now.